Good evening, my friend. Welcome to WDW Radio live from clearly not the home office, but a mystery location. I'll give you a couple minutes to tune in and log on, and then I will share exactly where I am broadcasting from and why. And as you can hear, sounds like there's going to be a smooth jazz trio coming in the background, which is fine. A little bit of light jazz music in the background will be nice for tonight's show. I am not home. I am not. I'll let you try and figure out where I am. You can't figure out from where I am, but maybe throw out some guesses. It is probably the last place you might expect me to be. I was not kidnapped. I am here of my own free will and choice, and I'll explain the reason why I'm here and what I'm doing here. In the meantime, if you can, please do me a favor, tag and invite a friend. Share this out. Jim, if you could do me a favor and share this into the clubhouse. I'm not sure if it's shared in. I would appreciate it if you could do that for me. I am traveling. I am on the road. I'm going to use road in air quotes. Again, I'll explain exactly why. Somebody said Taylor Swift. I am not. I'm not a Swiftie, but I have nothing. I have mad respect and admiration for Taylor Swift and what she has built. But if you ask me to name 3 of her songs, there's like the Never Ever Ever Have I Ever Never Something song. I think that's it. I think that's all I know. I was having a conversation with somebody earlier tonight who was like, "Oh, I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan." I'm like, "Name 5 songs," and they're like, and yeah. So, but it's fine. I have mad respect for what Taylor Swift does, and I really love the marketing folks in the NFL and the idea to bring together Taylor Swift and Kelsey. It's brilliant in terms of getting people who maybe were not NFL fans to start watching NFL games. I'm kidding somewhat about my conspiracy theory in that regard. That being said, wait, let me get my glasses for a second so I can see all these comments and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Rich, I am not in search of a Chicago pizza, although a Chicago pizza would not be the worst thing in the world. I will say, though, where I am, I have been eating well. I had a very nice dinner just now. Again, I'll have more Bo Venture says, it is at the Grand Californian. I think the Cedar Shakes behind me are a bit of a red herring. Very much intentionally. I'm hiding what is on the other side of the camera just to sort of build a little bit of the suspense. Maybe I'll sort of turn this way. That doesn't help you out either. A quick question. Audio okay? You guys can sound good? There's going to be some background audio. I want to make sure that you can hear me on my mic appropriately enough. So, Trin Wen. Wait a minute. Is that Trin Wen? Oh my gosh, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, I think I've stalled for enough time, giving you a little bit of time to come in and say hello. Certainly, I know Sue Pastor. I know that you know where I am. Another vote for the Grand Californian. I am not. Maybe a tad bit up. All right, I'll lower this down a little bit. I am not on Disney property. I know it's going to come as a freak out. It's not City Walk. It is not City Walk. Nor am I alone. I am not alone in my adventure. Stop it. Stop what you are doing. Tim O'Day, guessing Aulani. It is a great suggestion. Why am I not in Aulani? Really is the question. Add that to the list. But, are you ready? Everyone's head's just exploded. I am not at the new Italian restaurant at Flamingo Crossing, but I will be. I'm definitely going to be at Simply Capri. Maybe I'll go live from there one night. My last name ends in a vowel. I'm from New Jersey. Simply Capri may be the best Italian food, not just in Walt Disney World, because it's technically on Disney property, but in Orlando. I know that's a big matzo ball I'm throwing out there, but it might be true. I am not at Ratatouille. It's going to be something like a local It is not a local Walgreens. Actually, I will tell you that there is no Walgreens within a pretty good radius of where I am. I think we've probably exhausted a lot of the guesses, and I didn't see any of them that are even remotely close. I'm going to show you where I am. Then I'm going to explain to you why I'm here. So don't hang up right away when you see where I am. I know you're starting to put 2 and 2 and 4 and 4 together. Elizabeth Meemkin, I am not in the ocean. I'm on the ocean. I am on the ocean. I am not with little Timmy Foster at a Golden Corral, although you might think so, based on, but Stella, you're right. I am in fact on the ocean. I'm not on the Wish. I'm not in the fancy part of Gatorland either. I am cruising. Not on the Wish. I'm not on the Fantasy. Not on the Dream. Not on the Wonder. Not even on the Magic. Sue, you're very bad at giving hints because you're basically giving it away. I am, in fact, if you know, you know where I am. For those of you who know Bow Ventures, you are right. I am in fact on a cruise on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. I'm literally watching the numbers to see if they drop or increase at all. I was not kidnapped. Becky Mencken did not kidnap me. Although in her mind, maybe she feels like she kidnapped me. She did not. I am here of my own free will because there's a mission and a method to my madness. And I am not cruising alone. One, because you're here with me. Thank you. By the way, tag and invite a friend. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Possibly a reveal. Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
I think we should.
I'm not. Calm down over there. She forgets her mic is on, so the secret's out. I am not alone. All right, it's true. Becky kidnapped me.
I did not kidnap you.
Rescue me. I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. No. I am here by... Wait a minute. Let's do this so we
weird.
can...
That's weird.
Yeah, move over because you're freaking me out, dude.
Sorry. You're
Very strange.
I know.
But we still have to all be in frame, and I want them to see.
Make sure my hair looks good. Thanks.
Please stop it. Whatever it is that you're doing over there, just
You can't get any closer.
I didn't mean to say ew out loud. Sorry. I apologize. It was very rude.
This is the way my world goes.
I have to put my glasses on because I can't see. Am I checking out the chicken tenders?
I can totally see.
I have not yet. But tonight's the night. Tonight's the night I order room service because I need to compare apples to apples and tenders to tenders to see exactly what is what. Let me explain what
Why you're
goddamn I'm
here.
doing. First of all, it's Becky Mencken from MEI Travel and Mouseman Travel. Look what I did there.
You can say that
See,
now. We're out of the Disney bubble, so we can say things like MEI
It's
Travel.
all the same thing. It all sort of falls under the Mencken Empire. What do you call it? Mencken MEI stands for Mencken Empire Incorporated. Oh my God! I just thought of that, and it's so awesome.
No.
If somebody could make up that graphic for me, maybe get a picture of
No.
Becky, I will give
No.
you. I will take you out to dinner in Disney World. Quiet, woman.
No.
Mencken Empire
I'm going
Incorporated.
to hit you. You were on my good hitting
Stop.
side, just so
Violence
you know.
is never an option, and
No.
because I'm not in Disney, I think I can actually hit you back because it's allowed.
Yeah, you actually can.
They actually allow that on Royal. From what I saw from the brochure. Anyway, this really is a research trip. There is definitely grab a slice of pizza. We've been eating.
We've been eating.
We've been researching and eating, and that's exactly why I'm here. Mangello Fan Travel. Sue says I prefer to keep my job. Probably a good move, Sue Passaro from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. So Louis, I am not on a Disney cruise ship. This is the Allure of the Seas. This is not one of the newer ships. I think you said this came in about 2008 or so. Very similar to the Oasis of the Seas.
It is a sister ship.
Which I was on years ago for a business event, and then we did a research trip.
Thanks. I needed to show you how to do it right, because the first time you didn't do it right.
Wow. Well,
you didn't do it right. It's like
I
going to
did
Disney
not
World.
tell the guy to jump off the side of the boat. I don't know why.
I had to say at one point, okay, at Disney World.
I need to have a mute button for when Becky says do it right. It means I need to show you how we do it at Mencken Elite Incorporated, and there's like a whole special section up there, like just for Becky. Wait, can I do?
Is that where we're starting?
I can't help it. I was trying to
The
hold
numbers
it
are
in,
totally going
and
to go
I
down now.
can't. I walked in. I was meeting Becky for our third dinner of the day, and I walk up behind her. And
We're drinking water, by the way. I just want to prove it's...
All I see is this. So
I was having a
it's
conversation.
fine. Yes,
And I was animated.
right. She was very animated.
Drinking water.
Yes,
Just to be clear.
We'll just leave the story at that. But so this is really this is actually a research trip for a few different reasons, right? Testing out some other cruise lines. For those of you who have heard of my Momentum event in the past, I do a weekend workshop. This is my 7th or 8th year, coming up in the fall, in late September. I also do a Momentum weekend retreat coming up in April, which, by the way, tickets are now on sale. And just because I love you, you can save not one, but $200
Wow.
off. This is a weekend retreat
You're being
for
generous.
8 entrepreneurs. Listen, I want to help people. I'm a bad businessman, but I want to help people. And then the retreat is one of, I think, the best ways to do it because it's 3 days in a luxury vacation home in Orlando, not far from Walt Disney World. Very deep, intensive, yet fun, and oh so delicious. The food I have catered is so good. Opportunity to really sort of focus in on taking your idea, your brand or business to the next level. Anyway, go to LouMongello.com, which, by the way, is brand new. I just relaunched this past week, a brand new updated site, so go check it out. And spinning a lot of plates all at once. But there are some other business-related events that I am looking to do, not necessarily on the road, possibly on the water. So this is the first of multiple research trips. Just because Disney Cruise Line is not conducive for a variety of reasons to something where I want people to be able to come in, be focused, not be distracted by the food and the characters and the shows and family and things like that. It's an opportunity for us to really, again, focus in a very different type of environment.
And it's not just that. Disney Cruise Line is really focused on families, right? And they don't have
meeting facilities at all,
space
yeah.
at all. They're not really catering to groups at this point. So you do kind of have to look at other places that will accommodate what you need to conduct business meetings.
Amanda Bonor from meandthemagic.com, by the way. If you're interested in solo travel, I don't want to do it because I want the hearts things to come up. Come on, there it is. Because I love Amanda
I didn't
Bonor.
do that last time. I gotta figure out how to.
That looks like a small intestine. What that looks like?
There we go.
It looks like my liver.
What?
Me and the Magic. I love Amanda. What she does, especially like for solo travelers, not just to Disney, but lots of places as well. So the Momentum retreat is I'm super excited for, and there's something that I have in the works that I want to bring to see that is going to be accessible. It's going to be not just a learning opportunity, an accountability opportunity, a networking opportunity, and oh, by the way, a fun opportunity too, because this environment lends itself to getting the work done, and then having a little bit of playtime, a lot of food as well. I'm a giver, Becky. It's incumbent on me to do the work, to put in the work. And
for the research trip?
Yes, that's
so,
what I'm doing now.
Many pieces of sushi were ingested for research purposes only.
You literally yelled at me to finish your sushi because you couldn't do it.
Too much food.
There's no such thing. We had a lovely steak tonight. Yeah. A nice little filet mignon and chops. I actually had these things. What are they called again? Vegetables. I had vegetables.
You did. You actually said, "I think I'll try that green thing right there."
Yes, I had a smoothie. And I actually saw, they wouldn't let me get too close because they know. I saw that gymnasium thing that people talk about off in the distance.
Yeah, where all the people were walking out sweaty and stuff, and you just sat there with your smoothie.
I was horrified and repulsed. So there'll be no exercise. Maybe you know what? Maybe when we do maybe we'll do like a little morning walk to get the blood flowing.
Spin class. I think you need a spin class.
Let me finish.
Okay. A
little morning walk to get the blood flowing to the buffet before we sort of start getting. Because when we work. Like, it's focused. If anybody's ever come to a Momentum event or retreat, that we focus and work, but have fun and stuff too. Kira, nice to see you. I love Kira, by the way. She was at Momentum this past October.
We have a lot of people that have done past Momentums in the chat right now.
Because I want Momentum to be, I want you to feel the same way that I do about what I do. I'm freaking excited to get up every morning, 7 days a week, because I hate going to sleep at night when I get too tired. Like, you're hitting that roll. I want you to feel the same way about what you do as I do, because I think life is too short not to bleep and love what we do every single day, and that's what Momentum is for. I wanted to make it as accessible to as many people as possible, and did I mention have a little bit of fun at sea while we're at it. So.
And this is a beautiful environment. I mean, we're in what they call Central Park, which is full of trees and foliage, and we're sitting next to Vintage's The Wine Bar, which is right there in case, there's an emergency glass that's necessary. But
I need to be close to a bar just in case.
And that's not a problem, because there's one behind me, there's one over here, there's one over there.
If you can't find a bar on Royal Caribbean, you're not on Royal Caribbean.
There's even a bar.
Right. The funny thing is, there's a bar at the kids club.
Yes.
For mommies and daddies.
No, on the Icon there is, though, because they got the whole... Guys, the Icon. We're going on the Icon next, because I need you to see.
Listen,
the Icon has ruined all ships
you
for me
buy,
every
I'll
time.
try.
All right. We're going to the Icon. You need to see it. You need to absolutely see it.
So we're this is my third Royal cruise on ships that have been sort of sister ships. We're looking at some of the other possible ships as well, and then who knows where I'll be this coming week, because the research continues. I will not be home again next. Where are we cruising to?
We'll still be together.
We'll still
be together.
God
next
help us
week.
and save us.
Yes.
We will still be together. So where are we cruising to? So this is a 4-day cruise out of Canaveral. It was supposed to go to Nassau. Due to weather, we zigged instead of zagged. We bypassed Nassau, which is fine. And then tomorrow we go to beautiful day at...
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
That thing. We go to the island.
Yes, we go to the island, and your socks are gonna be blown.
Oh, I had the little mappy upstairs.
You did bring the mappy?
I had it in my hand, and I was wildly distracted. So we're gonna go check out beautiful day at Coco Cay.
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
Wonderful day.
Beautiful
drinky day.
Perfect day.
For Becky, it's called Drinky Day at Coco Cay.
Again, water. Just
Becky's really looking forward to checking out the kids zone. We're going to get you on some water slides.
Okay, so
play park.
let's go ahead and rephrase that. There's a brand new adults area called the Hideaway.
Literally, it should be what it's called for you. Because you want to hide away from children and people.
I don't know where did this start? I need to go back in time in the shows
it started,
where all of a sudden I hate children. I do not hate children. What? Wow.
Let me play back the recording. Let me play back the recording from dinner.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and play back the recording.
Hate's a strong word. I think hate's a very strong word. You love them from a far distance. You on one ship and them on another ship.
It's too early in the show to hit you.
You already did. So, but yes. So we'll sort of let the cat out of the bag. Tonight we're obviously on the Allure of the Seas on Royal Caribbean, and next week, just as the way
Do you even know where you're going next week?
I don't. I literally have no idea where I'm going. I think it goes to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And
some other island.
Another island, and then some
other islands.
In
a private island.
But next week I'm going to be somewhere different. We're going to be somewhere different on a different ship, on a different cruise line, wanting to make sure. That we sort of experience it all and then make an informed decision from there.
Looking at all the options. Because there's a lot. There's a lot of different cruise lines out there. And people find the one that they love, or they go to 3 or 4 different ones. There are different flavors.
Right, so that's it. So we keep talking about, and this is not, different does not mean bad.
Right.
Like when I say that Royal is different than Disney, it is. And that is not necessarily meant to convey a negative connotation. It's a different experience in a lot of different ways. I'm sort of processing all the things, and then once we go on the other cruise line, I'm going to sort of somehow try and coalesce all my thoughts into some sort of relatively articulate reflection of all. But we as people who enjoy cruising have the advantage of having different options depending on what it is that you're looking for, who you want to cruise with, the type of cruise that you want to take, destinations that you want to go on, the ships, etc. So, like you said, it's different flavors. You know, just because people like different flavors doesn't make any one flavor any better or worse than the other.
Exactly. There's just different experiences. Different cruise lines focus on different things. And like here, Royal Caribbean does a really good job with live entertainment. So you'll go down into the promenade area, and there's 3 different venues that have live entertainment. So up here, you can hear behind us, that's a live band here in the Central Park area. It's just another way to experience a cruise.
Yeah, the ships are different, the entertainment is different, the dining is different. And again, a 3-day cruise on ship A is going to be very different than a 7-day cruise on
Correct.
ship A for a lot of different reasons too.
Correct.
So,
Totally. So Chrissy was saying that she booked Icon of the Seas for the spring. I just got off Icon. Again, we're going on Icon because it's a whole new level of vacation experience. And just the elevators alone, I'll just stay there.
I've never seen someone so in love with the elevator.
I'm so in love with the elevator. It's like Coronado Springs Tower, if you're familiar with that. You go in, you select your floor on the outside of the elevator, and then it tells you what elevator to go to, if it's A, B, C, D, E, and so on. You get in the elevator, it takes you right to the floor. Instead, and if anybody has been on a cruise
literally
ship,
is the perfect Becky elevator.
Wow.
Hit the button, whisk
Take
me
me
to
to it.
where I want to be.
yes,
Whisk me to.
it does, which makes me excited. And
I command thee to
Wow.
take me to my room.
So
And it works.
But it does. And if you've ever been on a ship
Look at this tubing.
and disembarked, right? And you have 72 people crammed in the elevator with their luggage, and you stop on every single floor, and the people are standing there hopeful. You can see the hope and love in their
It's
eyes.
what's known as the 7 layers of hell for Becky. You give her, this is
Wow.
this is what hell sounds like for Becky. I just realized this. Picture this. It's like 100, it's a 100-story elevator that stops on every floor. It's hot and sweaty inside, and it's you and 27 children with
Wow.
no adult supervision.
Okay, moving on.
She's
That is
literally,
like-
she's twitching. Well, she just did the thing again. Could you imagine if a phone had the gesture for when Becky does this? Better
Yeah.
than like the fireworks. I don't even know how to
Totally
put the fireworks
forgot.
going on.
You
but
were doing it not so
I know
long
I
ago.
keep forgetting with the.
Yes.
I keep
You haven't
just-
seen the piano player in the elevator.
Say what now?
So there's a stowaway on some ships. It's not on all ships, and I haven't seen him here, but definitely he was on the Icon. There's a stowaway on board, and it's a piano player. And the piano actually goes into the elevator, and so the elevator will open, and there's a guy playing piano in the elevator.
Exactly what Becky wants.
It was a lot of
Somebody
fun.
to delay the trip.
He sings you a
Wait,
song.
wait.
It's really cool.
How about today? We're in a very crowded elevator. The door starts to close, and like a scene out of a movie, this hand goes jutting into the elevator.
Well, it's not mine.
And she's like, stop it. And the door opens, and there's a guy on like an 18-wheeler scooter. It was the biggest scooter I've ever seen.
The elevator's packed.
It's packed.
There's
She's
no
like-
room. There's
and
no
we're
room.
like, everybody's going, no, I'm sorry, there's no room. She goes, oh, no, there's room. And Grandpa just goes like floored. He's like, and he was right. He fit.
Yeah,
I literally was
you
pressed against.
You were in the back.
I was pressed against the wall of the glass, like with my face like this. And I'm like,
Like
we're
a Mel
good.
Brooks movie. So it's like right out of, what was that movie where he was like, against the wall.
I don't know what Mel Brooks movie you're watching, but and then I had to get out on the next floor, which made everybody happy. So.
Because everyone had to leave the elevator, get off the elevator, to let the guy in the back, which of course the people in the back are the ones that need to get off first.
I climbed over the
Yeah.
dude with the cowboy hat, and I was fine.
And yes, Beth, you're right. The Marriott Marquis in New York City has destination elevators as well. I think that's the first time I ever actually used one.
It's a Wonkavator. It's a Wonkavator.
Wonkavator?
Willy Wonka is this movie. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory
Yes,
is a
I
movie
know.
from the late
It
1970s.
ruined all slides for me because I see Augustus Gloop, me being Augustus Gloop, getting stuck in a water slide somewhere.
Wait, don't you think Becky should go? If you really want to show me what Happy Day at Coco Key looks like,
perfect day at Coco Cay,
Sunday fun day at Coco Cay, don't you think Becky should ride a slide? That would really convince me.
It's so bad that we don't have entrance to the slide area. Because
I'll buy entrance to the slide area.
No, Augustus Gloop. That is all I
Chris,
see.
we are on the allure of the seas. Becky's
Amy, they do. They have an ice skating rink. So they do ice shows on board, and you can also have private ice time. So I think you should don some ice skates.
You ready for this? Wait. Because you're my friend, I will trust you with this information. I can only imagine what's going to happen. When I was a kid, I took ice skating lessons.
Lessons? Were you like going to be a figure skater? Is that where you were going with this?
So me and my cousin, and I, G and I, took ice skating lessons in Fanwood, New Jersey for like years. Like,
really?
Sweet. Like I was doing.
What was that?
That was me, like pirouetting on the ice.
Do you want to like get up and show us that?
And
move?
then I was like then the Olympics came, and I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'll be like a speed skater. And I wanted to be like a speed, and then I was like, wait a minute, hold on a second. You're short, fat, and unathletic. You can't be a speed skater. Plus, you hate sports. But
you hate sports?
I'm not good at
Lou
sports.
Mongello hates sports.
I'm not good at sports.
You don't like football?
This is not a body.
So you don't care about the Super Bowl? Is that what we're saying?
I'm not good. This is not a body built for athletics. I've tried them all.
This is not either.
The only thing that I ever was relatively halfway decent in was martial arts because it was not a team sport, I think. So the only person I could blow it for was me, and didn't have to worry about the pressure of ruining the game for everybody else. I've tried them all. It just doesn't take.
Not your thing.
It just doesn't take.
You're supposed to talk.
I want to play pickleball, but I'm afraid of the disappointment.
They have pickleball
I know.
courts.
7 o'clock in the morning, I have pickleball lessons. I'm not quite ready for any part of that.
I think you should. Oh, wait, but you've bragged a little bit about your ice skating acumen. I think that you should go ice skating. I think that would be a great live stream.
I don't think so. The last time I ice skated, do you remember, when at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they converted one of the sound stages to an ice rink? This is maybe 10 years ago. There is video of me ice skating.
Really?
With a stupid helmet on. And Courtney, I'm not sure if Courtney was there. She was a cast member at the time. She still is a cast member.
Okay.
We were ice skating. I mean, I was ice skating and she was there too, making sure I didn't fall and injure myself or somebody else. But they turned one of the sound stations into an ice skating rink.
I had no idea. I've learned something today.
Listen, you come to WDW Radio.
Deanne has a great idea.
I don't like
it
already.
Idea. Lou on the Wave Rider, which is actually back in the back.
No, I did that last time.
What do you mean you did that last time?
I did the Flow Rider. Yes. First of all, it's a Flow Rider.
I was reading what she said. I was being nice. Wave Rider. See? Lou on the
you should try bowling. Kevin, I'm bad at bowling too.
I was a really good bowler. That's what I did when I was a kid.
I need like the lane guards. It's not sports, and I can watch sports.
Bowling
I cannot
is a sport.
participate in the sporting.
Mini golf.
Mini golf is the extent of my.
We should have gone mini golf, but it was so windy. It really has been
super
really windy.
Yeah. Like it was cold too and raining. Like, wait, hold on.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
And good job throwing that mic off as quick as you possibly could.
Yeah, the last couple of days has actually been cold and raining. We actually lucked out tonight in terms of weather.
Grease on ice. You make a fortune.
Things that will never happen in any of our lives. I don't know what that was, but
it was the song that you did.
Yeah, but what is this move? What are you trying to do? Are you spanning the horizon? Like
that was trying to get you to sing. It's not going to work, but I tried.
No singing, no dancing.
Okay, fine. You're no fun.
Lou is more of a bowler hat guy than a bowler. Do you know who Bowler Hat Guy is?
Yeah.
From?
One of my favorite movies.
Which is?
The Adopted Kid.
I know it. I was
The
even
Adopted
giving it
Kid.
right, the adopted kid. What's the
Yes.
movie called? It's one of I love
Meet the
this.
Robinsons. It is
Okay,
what? It's the Adopted
which
Kid.
bowler hat guy's real name?
Bowler hat guy. Well, it's the grown-up version of the kid that missed catching the thing, and I felt really bad for him.
Oh, that was me.
You were
I
the
was
kid.
the kid. I was
So
the kid.
you were the evil one. You would have
No,
grown up being evil.
I was the kid. Actually, I take that back. I normally would. There was only one. Never mind. No, nobody cares about my stupid Little League stories. I
So
caught
now-
the ball one time. Look, I was so happy.
Mamma Mia is playing on the ship, and we saw a
We
couple
did.
of the things.
Seconds of it. We
Well,
saw a couple of seconds.
He's like, no, I'm out. I think you were intimidated by the fact that there was
Wait,
Yeah.
do you know one thing? So
what?
we talked about some of the differences, right? Differences not being bad.
Thank
One
you,
thing that
Heather.
this has that I enjoy, that I used to do years and years ago, especially I lived in New Jersey. I haven't been able to find folks to do it with in Florida. I love playing poker. And the
I
first
had
night,
no idea how much
So,
he likes playing poker.
I have a really tough time relaxing. You know this about me.
Yes.
I just don't know how to do it. It makes me very, very uncomfortable, and I feel like if I'm awake to relax, I'm awake enough to work. But I played poker the other night, and it was the first time in like a long time. Like I was very focused. I was very happy. Like I was very relaxed. I won a couple $100. So it was
You
good.
walked away with
I walked
a good amount of money.
Like I was really, really happy. I played in a poker tournament yesterday, so it's something that you can't do on Disney Cruise Line.
Right.
But you know, you sort of find the things that are fun for you, and that's something that I enjoy doing.
Well, obviously, on some of our Adventures by Disney,
I was gonna say,
we have come up with the
poker
11
night.
o'clock.
Yeah, poker night on our Adventures by Disney to Wyoming became a thing.
Yeah, it did.
That they wanted to sort of just some folks wanted to just add to the schedule,
Yes,
so the official itinerary.
I think we need to start doing poker tournament on one of our group
There's a
cruises.
fine line between what's legal and what's not. Ixnay on an ochre pay. We're playing for fun.
We're playing for
fun.
M&Ms. Unless you're here.
What
and
did
then-
they play for? All right, wait. One of my favorite movies is Meatballs. It
Okay.
still holds up.
It's been years.
What did they play for? What did they play poker for in Meatballs? If you get this right, if somebody guesses this, I will get Becky on the Flow Rider tomorrow.
We're off the show.
Bill Murray, comedic
Uh-huh.
genius. Who was Woody the Rabbit? Peanuts. Bill did. Woody the Rabbit. Chris Makepeace.
What?
Woody the Rabbit. Woody the Rabbit.
Woody
Woody the Rabbit. Did you ever see Meatballs?
It's been years. I don't.
Good God, woman.
Sometimes
I'm
you have
gonna
to
buy
take
you,
information
like,
out of here and throw it away so you can put other information in.
I need to buy you. Actually, it's funny. Speaking of, I'm all over the place. Speaking of
Clearly.
old movies, right?
Yes.
Chris Makepeace, who was not only in Meatballs, Chris Makepeace was in My Bodyguard. Did you ever see My Bodyguard? Oh, it was so good. Because I was Chris Makepeace. I was a kid who got beaten up in school. Booty.
Really?
Oh, you have to watch My Bodyguard. Who's ever seen My Bodyguard? Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Is that the one with Whitney Houston?
No, good God. It's The Bodyguard.
Okay. Well,
Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner.
it's close enough.
My Bodyguard is you rascally rabbit one. Bill and Daniel, we're bonding in a huge way right now. Me and Bill.
Margot, yes, Lou did find his bag. He just didn't tell us, so
I did. I
we worried
posted in the
forever.
group. Yeah, I posted in the group. Rudy Gurner. It's Rudy Gurner. But
Run,
Chris Makepeace.
Wesley Wabbit
It
one.
was Rudy Gurner, but Chris Makepeace was also the kid in My Bodyguard. And who was his bodyguard?
Kevin Costner?
Anyway, I'm going to get you a VCR and a bunch of old videotapes, which I just did yesterday. One of the local Orlando news stations I do a lot of stuff for reached out to me, and we did like a pre-call. She's like, "What do you know about like these Disney videotapes that are worth like thousands of dollars?" I'm like, "We need to get on the phone because the story is that there's no story here." Every few years or so, the story resurfaces that the Disney Black Diamond VHS tapes are worth like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and if you have one, you feel like you have
You don't.
your grandkids' college education
Right.
for the next, 12 generations.
And so USA Today posted an article saying, well, if you have this Back to the Future tape, if you have the Goonies, if you have this, if you have that, they're being sold for $25,000, $30,000. And she's like, can you speak to this? I'm like, yes, I'd be very happy to speak to this, but this is not the answer that you want, because these tapes are they're worthless. And I actually think that the people who are listing these tapes on eBay are the ones who are feeding the non-stories to major media. But what happens is major media gets a hold of it. They report on these online auctions that the asking price is $50,000, but none of them ever sell. There is no value in the price. So people go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like going up to like their grandmother's house, like barging in the door, running up to the attic, thinking that they've got Black Diamond VHS tapes that are worth nothing and degraded and probably don't even play anymore, thinking that they're going to pay for their kids' college tuition, and they don't. And that's what I talked about. It'll probably be on tonight it might have been on already. 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
You've had a lot of new people that have joined in, and you might want to just tell them that you're here for research purposes.
Hi, my name is Lou Mangello.
Yes.
I was born in Plainfield, New Jersey. This is my grandmother, Rebecca Mankin.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. What movie?
You say that to me all the time, and I have no idea
still
what
don't get
movie.
it.
I just thought it was
It's The Godfather.
coming from your head or something.
It's The Godfather. As you may or may not realize, we are not in the home studio. We are not at Walt Disney World. We're not even in Disneyland, Aulani, Disney Springs. I am on a research cruise on the Allure of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean ship looking to investigate a possible location for an upcoming Momentum at Sea event. To find out more about my Momentum events and retreats and workshops in Walt Disney World, you can visit the all-new, recently relaunched LouMangello.com and reach out to me if I can help you. I'm very bad at plugging and selling. I feel all icky and weird, but just go to Lou Mangello. I'd love to help you if I can.
Hey,
so
Stephanie. It's good to see you.
The Stephanie Eisenberg? I just had a conversation about you the other day. Because I live broadcast, speaking of being live, I was at a wedding at the Grand Floridian the other day and talked about how...
Oh, right.
I live streamed Stephanie's... I hope you don't mind me saying this, Stephanie. How many years ago was it? 7 years ago? 6 years ago? Live streamed your wedding from the Grand Floridian... how many years ago?
I love the way that you do this, because you remember that you had the laptop in your hand.
Right.
And you were carrying it that way. But we haven't been to Coco Cay yet. So that's tomorrow.
If the weather holds out.
Yeah,
We've been
we're hoping.
Of dodging weather. The last couple of days have been raining. It's actually beautiful tonight.
And
it's been 11 years. Good Lord.
Yeah. I know. Where's the time to be carrying the laptop around? That was absolutely funny.
Like a moron.
I remember you had to walk
I'm
to the parks that way.
I'm still broadcasting like a moron, but now I just do it.
It's a smaller camera as opposed to...
It's a bigger moron with a smaller camera.
Oh my gosh. That was 11 years ago.
Hello.
Paul,
Justin, we are on the Allure of the Sea.
I saw Paul had asked earlier if we were on Icon. We will be on Icon, because we're going on Icon because you need to see Icon.
I have it literally on videotape. Because we're talking about VHS tapes. I have it on videotape. I said, "You buy, I'll try," and she said, "Yes."
Yep, we're totally gonna do it.
Listen, let's just keep cruising. We'll come back from the next cruise line. Which
we haven't said what it is yet, right?
We haven't. So it just happened to be this way. It was just a fortuitous sort of happenstance that
I do need to go
as this
home
cruise
sometime.
ended. That's not what Chris keeps telling me. He's like, "Please keep her away." I was invited onto another cruise line to do a little bit of a research trip, which also helps to sort of answer the Momentum potential question. So I get off the ship on Friday. I have to rush home, take care of like a couple of things, hope that I have like enough clean underwear at home, swap out my stuff, and
they do laundry
and
on
turn
the
around
ship.
and then get on Brightline to go to Fort Lauderdale, which my love of Brightline goes so far.
It's amazing.
I'm so excited to ride on Brightline again. I know I'm a total nerd, but I love
it too. I came up from Icon to here on Brightline, and it's so easy and so efficient, and I would not tell this to anybody, but you can, from Miami, you can catch a pretty early Brightline to get to Orlando.
Oh yeah.
That was really amazing.
When I got off what ship was I on? The Dream, the Fantasy, whatever ship I got off. I had arranged for a Brightline at like 10:30, 11 o'clock because I didn't know. I got to this train station I got off the ship super fast. I got to the train station super fast. And I was like, can I get on an earlier train? They're like, dude, no sweat. We'll take your bag. Boom. Getting on and off and riding the Brightline is the easiest and most wonderful experience. Whether you do a first class ticket or regular, like, it's just a wonderful from beginning to end and so easy.
And relaxing.
Yeah.
I sat and just crushed email all the way, and 3 hours went like that. It was
there's
really
Wi-Fi
fast.
and stuff on board. Stephanie has to put Larson to bed. Oh, Liv to bed. Sorry, I thought she was put. So, Bill, Brightline from Orlando, which leaves out of the airport, to Fort Lauderdale, it has sort of like Uber, like flex pricing.
Dynamic pricing.
So you can go for as little, I think it's $39, but like a $39 ticket might be at 9 o'clock in the morning, but maybe at noon one, I'm sort of making up times. Maybe 9 o'clock is more expensive than a noon one, depending on the day you go and the time that you go.
Based on availability.
And then for
demand.
a first class ticket, it's like $129, $139, yeah, somewhere around there too.
$135 is what I paid for mine, I think. But $79 is about average for the economy one.
Yeah.
And then
It's
about
so much better than driving.
Yes. That
like-
traffic, once you hit Fort Lauderdale, if you're going south,
It's just 4 hours of just wasted time. I don't like wasting time.
Yeah.
I think this is a therapy session. I just don't like wasting time because it's too valuable and I can croak tomorrow. So having that 4 hours to like get work done, take a nap, read, interact with other human beings, whatever it might be, is really, really nice.
And Debbie, train to ship, it's really simple. You just grab a Lyft or an Uber.
Yeah.
And even, not in Orlando, but in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, you can actually order the Uber through, when you get your Brightline ticket, within 5 miles, it actually is included in the premium ticket,
Wow.
which is really nice.
Yeah. Somebody said, would it potentially be worth it to fly to Orlando, travel to Miami? You have to sort of see what flights are.
Yeah.
Because Orlando is such a busy airport, you might be able to get an inexpensive flight, and it might make financial sense, if you don't mind, to take the train down, especially if you're going to come back and maybe spend a little bit of time in Walt Disney World afterwards. Visit mousefantravel.com for more information. Love what I did.
There are taxi companies left, and there's always taxis out front when you disembark a ship in Fort Lauderdale or Miami. So that's easy too, to just grab a taxi.
Yeah, Kier says, I love Terminal C.
Yeah.
It's so
It's modern
nice.
and bright and open and
Food.
Yeah,
They have like really nice food in there too.
I can't wait.
Did I mention the food?
I actually got smart because I have all my stuff. Just gonna drop me a Brightline. I'm gonna jump on the train and just head straight down.
I have
You weren't thinking.
personal and business reasons why
Like,
I need
oh my
to go
God,
home.
I should have had 10 pairs of underwear instead of 3.
Dude, don't say that.
It was you, not me.
Whatever. So come back on Friday, gonna shoot home, turn right around, and hop on the Brightline Friday night, and then we board another ship. We'll leave it a surprise.
Yeah,
We'll leave it a
that sounds
surprise.
like a
We'll
good
board
idea.
another ship on Saturday.
It's one that I've never been on,
I have,
which is saying something because I do this for a living. Well, I'm on a lot of ships.
just the things I want to, jokes I want to make. I'm going to not do. Tune in later on. It's just going to be all the jokes I'm holding in now.
I know.
Terminal C is an absolute godsend. You are 100% right.
I love it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Terminal A and B have to up their game in a big, big way. And they're building like more. Like MCO is really like clearly investing in making the overall experience for travelers much, 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 much better. I'm gonna book my flight to Miami. Nope, don't do it. I'm not sure. I think she's saying don't joke about you because you'll do
What?
mean things. She says, Mindy says, nope, don't do
Oh.
it. Right.
Yeah. Where do you want that cabin that you got booked? You wanted inside. You wanted inside.
You had
stateroom.
nothing to do with this cabin, so at least for this cruise, I'm safe. Although, speaking of cruises, we were just talking about this earlier. We have, for us, WDW Radio,
Yeah.
our family, I'd like to personally invite you. Not you. I'm talking to you. I want to invite you on not one, but two. Pick one, pick both. This October.
No, Kyle. No.
What? I can see the comments too.
I'm just saying. No. Nope.
Oh God,
Mine.
no.
Nope.
Good Lord, Brian, Kyle. Like I'm having this like visceral reaction to comments like that.
Wow.
Just like the guy at the poker table. He's like, "You guys married?" We're like,
No.
"Oh, hell no!" I did it back to you. I was like, "Dude."
That's so scary on
You're
so
slightly
many levels.
intoxicated, but we'll just leave the conversation. Anyway, this October we have a cruise on the Disney Magic out of Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Going to Disney's new destination at Lighthouse Point, which I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a Halloween on the High Seas cruise.
It is.
Did you like my idea
You
that
had
it came to me at
well,
dinner? I
yes.
freaked out.
Okay, he had
like,
a good idea. There's some logistical issues
no, there's not.
we may
I got
need
it all
to
figured out. And I was like sitting there at dinner like
making notes to yourself.
making notes.
So he doesn't forget.
Excitedly. So it's Halloween on the High Seas with a stop at Lighthouse Point. What we're planning on
Doing
doing...
the Lighthouse Point on that thing?
Yes, that's the whole point. Mouse fan trap. Anyway, it's Halloween on the High Seas.
Sure.
We're going to do a little costume party, a little costume contest, and maybe we'll do a little like pre-cruise thing in Orlando.
Post.
Whatever. Pre-post, it's all the same. It's a
I can tell you it's not free. I can absolutely tell you it's not free.
I'm going to be somewhere else.
Yes,
Cannot I
I'm
say?
going to
I
be
know.
somewhere else.
After the cruise, we're going to come back to Orlando, whatever. Well, we're still going to take the Bright Line down together. That was the whole point.
Well, for those who are coming from Orlando.
I'm going to be, I know you're going to be
Other
somewhere
people are going to fly into...
Whatever. Come with me on the Bright Line. Let's get out of the way. Come with me on the Bright Line from Orlando. We're going to have a party without you.
Jeff C.
We're going to have a choo-choo party. I just did an escape room with Jeff C. One, we had a great time. Two, we didn't murder each other.
I was going to...
Which was nice.
Who actually saved you? Because
Jeff
we know
C.
it's not you. Thank you.
Jeff C. saved us. I'm only saying because Jeff C.
Okay.
He had nothing to do with it. It really was his daughter. We could do an escape room.
They do have... They have escape
I actually
rooms
know.
on Royal.
I actually know an escape room guy, and you're not going to be here. Don't you worry about what we're going to do pre. We did the Gold Rush room at the conference we were just at.
Oh, seriously?
We did.
That's fine.
And
They have escape rooms on these ships, too. So your momentum, you could do
I know, but listen, wait.
an escape room on ice skates.
Something wrong with you. There's really something very, very, very wrong with you. What is going? So Kyle, you see, Kyle knows me. Kyle gets me. Don't say it. Where's Captain Chaos from? If you get it right in the next 5 seconds, I'll do the Flow Rider tomorrow.
I have no
If you
idea.
get it right in the next 3 seconds, I'll do it in a Speedo.
Well, if I'm-
Oh, God, sorry. Didn't mean to put
Now
that in.
I will not even answer if
Where's
I knew
Captain
it.
Chaos from?
I wouldn't even say it if I knew it. Yes.
That Captain Chaos is my
that
costume.
in the Speedo
is what
is
I'm planning
very
to be this
scary.
year.
And
Where's Captain Chaos from? I'll give you a hint. Ready?
okay.
Dun, dun, dun. That's Captain Chaos. Who
South Park.
played? Who? No.
Oh no, it's Professor Chaos. Sorry. What? It is.
It is one of the late, great comedic geniuses of stage and screen.
Mel Brooks.
No.
I tried.
Somebody's going to get it.
Somebody is like Googling like mad right now.
Jeff C. He didn't spell it right, but he's right. Dom DeLuise.
No, I can see that.
What movie?
No idea.
Cannonball? You've never seen Cannonball Run? It is one of the...
I was really tiny, young when that came
No,
out.
you weren't. You were like 46 when it came out. It starred
No.
like all these A and B list
Scaring me
stars.
right now.
Do you know what the Cannonball Run is?
Didn't it have?
No. What the?
What?
My God, it's what my mother used to do. Do you know what the Cannonball Run is? Like
A
the
race.
actual Cannonball Run.
Yeah, it's a race.
It's a race from where to where?
It's a race in cars.
Yes. Who starred in the movie The Cannonball Run? Give me one actor.
Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
I know.
Wow. Did somebody say that in the chat?
No, I
Yes.
did not see that. Burt Reynolds was in it, and I did see it. I don't remember it very
Oh
well.
my God, it's so good. It's so good. The
Marty
scene
Feldman.
with Dean Martin and Sammy Davis. I'm going to take these rosary bleeds. These bleeds are the outtakes.
Bleeds. You just said bleeds.
I know, but
Okay.
it's the outtakes.
Oh.
Go to, if you've
Got it.
seen it before, go to YouTube and find the bloopers from Cannonball Run. If you don't cry laughing, there's something wrong with your soul.
My soul
Don't
is
delete.
intact and fine.
Oh,
I just haven't seen that in a while.
About that.
Silent movie is the only one that is like seared in my head because I
Notebook
watched it
silent
over.
movies?
Yeah, because I watched it over and over and over and over.
Where's it gonna sit? Where's it gonna sit? God is our co-pilot. Where's it gonna sit? Where's it gonna sit? Oh my God! I have to go upstairs and find. Do you know you can't find Cannonball Run on streaming?
I wonder why.
Maybe it's one of those. Maybe if I find it on a VHS tape, one of those $30,000 VHS tapes I was talking about this morning or tonight on. If you're local to Orlando, Fox 35, I think it's probably going to re-air at 10 or 11.
Oh, Amy, don't encourage this guy. Do not encourage him, please. It's already paid.
Brother and sister do it.
What?
Where's it?
Ow!
I just don't like this. Where's it going to sit? I'm tapping you gently. Where's it going to sit? Where's it going to sit?
Are you done now? I'm telling Mom.
Where's it going to sit? That's so
Please.
I'm so happy.
You're not going to
just
get
bring
over
it up.
this,
I
are
can't.
you? Okay.
There was something else we wanted to talk about too. Take him to nap. Becky doesn't fold napkins. She has
No.
napkins folded for her. She has people to do that. Where is fourth dinner? So I think tonight.
You're ordering.
I think I'm going to try
chicken
room
tenders.
service. Yeah, I think because if I'm going to do the research, I want to sort of compare tender to tender, apple to apple. So
That's a good idea.
I'll get a little chicken tendy tonight and see what that's like.
have
I'm
a
going to call it an early night.
Long day tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to do. We're going to be exploring the. Was it Perky Day at Cocoa Key?
Perfect day at Cocoa Key.
Perky.
Perfect.
These bleeds.
Perfect day at Cocoa Key.
Happy stay.
And there's also a song. There's a song that goes with it, and that's
Not for me. There's
they
not.
they play the song, which tells you that the gangways are open to go to the
This is a very important question.
perfect day.
Perky Day. Perky. See, Jamie thinks it's funny. What is your go-to sauce?
Help me.
For tender dipping.
Ranch.
Ranch. Where are you from?
What? Seattle.
Hey, are you
And?
communist?
What?
Put some chicken tenders and ranch.
Why not? Is there a problem with ranch and chicken tenders that
Yeah.
I'm not?
It should be
Aware of?
barbecue. It should be honey mustard. Maybe a little.
You're just saying that
sweet
because
and
Jeff
sour.
said that, so you're trying to
No,
buddy
Jeff's
up to Jeff.
is a God-loving, red-blooded American. America.
Where's he gonna sit?
Where's it gonna sit? Jeff can sit on my lap. Look,
Ranch.
honey mustard.
Amy, I love you. Thank you.
Amy's drinking.
No, Amy's not.
Look, barbecue.
Barbecue's
Here it says
weird.
honey mustard, but not ranch.
See, meat doesn't need to be sweet, so like the barbecue sauce is sweet.
You know what? I'm gonna just duck out over here. So, just because we're on a royal ship, can you please? It's still a Disney audience.
What? I didn't say
Dude,
anything
stop it.
inappropriate.
Cracked glass with that's squealing like that.
There's no glass above us. It's like open
Oh,
air.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
I don't. Ranch.
You don't wait.
What?
You've never had Chick-fil-A sauce?
No. Ranch.
I'm not kidding. I'm literally gonna go online. I'm gonna because you can buy it by the bottle. I'm gonna send you Chick-fil-A sauce.
Why would you do that?
Please, somebody, anybody. If there only was somebody, anyway, who could help me to talk about the beauty that's Chick-fil-A. Seriously, it'll change your life.
Ranch.
Chick-fil-A sauce will
Sometimes
change your
blue
life.
cheese. It's like, what?
For all right,
Yeah.
ranch or blue cheese
Ranch.
is for wings. Chicken tenders, it's like a whole different animal.
It's still a
Not
chicken.
even. No, it's not. It's like a chicken tenders come from the chicken tender animal. Chicken wings come from the chickens.
So there are two different
Yes.
types of chickens.
There's the chickens that become chicken tenders, and there's the chickens that give you the wings and the little legs.
I'm so glad we're informative and educational.
Look, this is where you come to really get.
This is why they don't like us when we're together. I think it's.
If chicken tenders have buffalo sauce, it would be appropriate. Yes, or blue cheese, but they have to have the spicy element. It's a Venn diagram. I'll document this all for you. Look, Chick-fil-A sauce, life changing. Ranch is only good for celery, carrots, and chips.
Mindy, I'm with you. See? Are you like...
Making fun of you? Yes. What are boneless wings?
He's making fun of us, Mindy. Boneless wings?
Chicken tenders are boneless wings. Paul Clark, no, they're not. A boneless wing and a chicken tender are literally two very different things. Those two also come from a third animal.
There's more animals than two chickens.
Yes. There's the chicken tender chicken and there's the chicken wing chicken. This is where you come. Wednesday nights is you should really get college credit for this because it's an educational opportunity.
Shouldn't we go back to the travel thing that we actually know what we're talking about?
I'm really interested to sort of compare tendy for tendy.
On all three lines?
Tonight, I think tonight's the night.
Okay. You're going to have to report back tomorrow and let everybody know because...
Yeah. I'm curious just about the whole, room service experience and what is going on. They have a pretty extensive menu, which is nice. So I'll probably have to get a couple of things just to, sample it out because I'm a thorough researcher. If you listen to the show, you know that I'm actually a very thorough researcher. You have a show? See? Mike watched the Cannonball bloopers. The visual of the different chickens is slightly disturbing.
Kira, yeah, they do have a lot of vegan options, vegetarian options on board. They're really good about catering to allergies and special food needs. I think pretty much everyone does a good job now because it's a little bit more common than it was even just a few years ago.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, on Icon, they had a complete in the Windjammer area, which is their buffet. They had a whole section.
Chicken tender bar. They had a chicken tender bar?
No. They had an entire area that was just gluten-free. It was marked as gluten-free because we have a lot of clients.
Did they have a gluten bar where I could pour a little extra gluten on my chicken tenders?
I did not see that. But
do you have a cup of gluten? Just to dip my tenders in a little bit of honey mustard and a little extra gluten just for flavor. I wish you can get a tendy sample on a ship. Kyle, so do I. I'm gonna put the kitchen to work tonight when I order room service. They're gonna think that there's a party of 14 in my room.
So what you need is a ship that has Playmakers on it.
No, what I need is something to lower my cholesterol.
Which is not Playmakers because it's all the fried food. So it's chicken.
Playmakers?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's a very risque.
No, it's a sports bar. Playmakers.
Sports bar.
It is.
Yeah.
Sports bar.
Mm-hmm. Right. Just like I had friends that used to go to the adult entertainment clubs for the buffet. Right. That's for the articles. I get it.
This
sure.
sounds like there's some stories here that you're just dying to tell.
I love Chick-fil-A sauce with the fries.
Oh, that's almost easy, Danny. It's DCL, and maybe somewhere on property.
Oh, the 10 best tenders in Disney. Best tenders on Disney. Because I'm thinking outside the wings because it's a different animal.
That's not a different animal.
The best tenders at Disney. You know what? Without fully giving this thought, I think Chicken Guy might, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because they do one thing and they do it really, really well. The breading on them is light enough, yet crunchy enough, and there's 87 different sauces, and you get not one, not two, but 3 tendies and fries. I think it's still $5.99. It's the best value on property as well.
Okay.
I did a full review with Connor Brown, who, by the way, did not help us escape the escape room at all. He basically just took up oxygen. But we had a lovely meal and review. We had not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6. We had every single sauce that they had.
Wow.
They brought an entire tray out of just sauces.
And you just...
But I think they're scaling back. I think they're scaling back the sauce selection, which is saddening. Maybe I need to go... Maybe I'm going to do an impromptu chicken tendy meetup at Chicken Guy one day.
Ooh.
It's a win-win for everybody involved.
That's actually a good idea because of your love of chicken tenders and other various...
Becky can't be there because they don't actually come out and serve you the tenders. You have to go and get... Actually, they do. I take that back. You would like it. They bring them to your table. You don't actually have to touch a tray.
I am fine touching a tray. Wow. What was that noise?
Chicken Guy cut their sauce list recently. That's a bummer. 10 sauces. Good Lord. They had 22. Is there mac and cheese? There was actually there was mac and cheese on the menu tonight, but I didn't get it. I had a vegetable.
One
my
vegetable.
Body is
one
my body is literally revolting against me at this point.
And he had a smoothie. He had a healthy. We went to Vitality, where that's the spa, and they have a full juice bar up there with all of the vitamin waters and.
I mean, I was twitching being that close to the gym, but it was delicious. Yeah, and I have 2 really apples in my room. I don't know what to do with them, but I have 2 apples in my room.
You got them to take the Instagram picture so you can say, "Look at me, I'm being healthy." And
nobody cares.
And you couldn't put the apples back.
Nobody cares.
So you just took them with you.
But yes, there's mac and cheese.
Yeah, there's a truffle mac and cheese too.
I never met a truffle.
And on Icon, they have like this food truck type setup, and one of the food truck areas has
it's Chick-fil-A.
4 types of mac and cheese. 4 different types.
When are we? So just so I can prepare myself. Yeah. When are we going on this thing?
The moment that I can figure out when we can put it in our schedule, because it is. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? It's probably my.
What movie's that from?
It's probably my favorite ship afloat right now. Yeah. No, I love Celebrity Edge.
Hi, Disney Wonder. She didn't mean that. I promise you, you're still my favorite. I love you so much. Yes, and your chicken tenders, and your French Quarter Lounge, and Tiana's.
It's amazing.
Shh.
Those are amazing too.
I miss the Wonder. We have to go to the Wonder again.
The Wonder is.
You know, I would love to go to Alaska, but nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go back to Alaska. Can you believe that? Nobody wants to go to Alaska with us. Nobody wants to go to Alani with us. If only there was anybody who wanted to do either or both of those. What if we did? Wait. What if we did like a whole?
Oh no! What? He's got that look. He's doing the.
What if we did?
What?
Oh my God!
What?
You ready?
No.
Oh my God!
Don't hit me.
Wait! I'm not gonna hit you. This is so good. This is so good. Okay. You've heard of the West Coast Avengers, right? It's like a West Coast version. We're gonna do our own West Coast adventure.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
My son likes to say, follow me around the room with this.
So scared right now.
Southern California.
Southern California.
We're gonna do the Adventures by Disney. It used to be called Backstage Magic, Hollywood, blah blah blah. Then we'll do something in Disneyland.
Well, Adventures by Disney is in Disneyland.
Right, but we'll do our own. You don't have to do the ABD. We'll do that idea in Disneyland. Right.
That idea.
So you got the ABD.
I remember that idea.
We're gonna move up the coast a little bit, do something cool in Disneyland. Mm-hmm. Ready? Watch this.
Okay.
We're gonna take the choo-choo train up to San Francisco and do the Family Museum. Ready? Gets better. We're gonna take the choo-choo train up. We're gonna do a cruise in Alaska. Boom. And then if you really want to just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, we come back from Alaska. We're literally halfway there. We might as well just fly to Alani.
And since you're in Alani, then...
I mean, Japan is right there. Japan is literally right there.
We're already going to Japan.
I know.
We are going to Japan in 2025. We are doing that. And
we're just waiting. We're close. We're this close to the dates. We're this close to the date for our Japan trip in 2025, but we do not talk about Summer on the Seine in the Paris trip. Don't talk about the river cruise that we're planning. Because we're like,
you're so subtle.
You're
amazingly subtle.
We are this close to a date for Summer on the Seine.
That close.
If you heard our review of our Danube Christmas Market River Cruise and how much we loved it and how much we want to do another one, and Summer on the Seine came up, Summer on the Seine is happening.
It is happening. It's I got the proposal. We probably could have announced it tonight, but since we haven't said anything and we're keeping it under wraps, it's, maybe next week.
What was the date we decided again?
I'm not saying it. We're not going to talk about that until I have a contract.
I mean, why don't you go take a walk around the Go take a walk around the garden for a second. I got to tell them a couple things.
Oh, go ahead and say whatever you want to in front of me. Go ahead.
Did Lou sneak the whiteboard onto the show? No, I didn't need the whiteboard because the ideas. This is how quickly the ideas come about.
Yeah, this is exactly how the ideas come about, by the way. And then it's usually, somebody write this down for me. And of course, I
Corey
write
says,
it down.
"Hey, I know you want to." Corey, I'm on this cruise for you. I'm on this cruise for you because I want to make sure it lives up to the Corey Bassett standards, and then we can do a business-related event in the
I like
future.
Justin's idea.
Just
But then I
wait.
heard something about 29, so
Remember we talked about that?
did.
And
We did.
The thing that,
Yeah,
and we got one, and we can use it for that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I think I've shown the passport on the show before, haven't I?
Yeah, you should tell them about it. Aren't you supposed to be walking around with it? It's like a challenge coin. Do you have your passport? If you can't produce your
I didn't
passport,
take it on. I mean,
then
I
you
did-
have to go on the flow rider.
It has nothing to do with being on the allure of the seas.
It could.
So now when you come to WDW Radio events, like 11 years ago, I had designed and created a passport that I had stamps for, and if you came to events and meets of the month, you got stamps and things like that. Well, I've completely redesigned, reprinted the passport, and now when you come to events, I'll be handing out passports, especially if you come to some of like our travels and cruises and adventures. We make up like actual like stamps.
That's pretty cool.
The Danny River Cruise was the first time I gave out any of the new passports.
Yep. So you bring them with you on everything else, and you'll get new stamps in the passport.
Yes.
And if you ever fill one, I have to come up with like a prize to give to the first
could.
person that actually fills that stamp book.
Chicken tenders.
We're going to give them chicken tenders and ranch sauce.
Chicken tenders and all. I'll buy chicken
All-
tenders.
and
I
all
will
the
take
sauces.
the first person that fills up their passport.
Okay.
By the way,
What?
see this? This is what I was hoping.
Yeah, this is exactly what it should be.
Just a little quiet. Other than us being really loud.
So
Just a quiet,
again,
chill
this ship
evening.
is the.
I'm still talking. You're
I'm
like my
sorry.
kids and my wife. Whatever. It's loud. Whatever. I lost my train of thought now. I was just digging the whole jazz vibe. You know,
I love this. This is one of my favorite things about this class of ship, is that you have this outdoor area with the live entertainment, the wine bar, the outdoor seating. Don't start. That's a scary thought there. Everywhere around the ship has a different vibe.
Daddy-o.
Daddy-o. You just really say it. Are we going to be in West Side Story?
Where's the meet of the month in March?
Oh,
Oh, and
crazy.
the meet of the month in February. What are you doing?
West Side
The
Story.
meet of the month in February is going to be, I think, because I might not be here, over Princess Marathon weekend.
Are you not going to be cheering Princess Marathon? What?
If I'm not physically there, it's hard to cheer in person.
I thought you said you were going to be home on the weekend.
We'll find out.
Oh, is that because we're going on
I
the
did not
Icon?
get a passport on the Danube. If you did not get your passport on the Danube, where were you? Why? I gave them out on the last night.
Yeah, that was when we all got together to say goodbye.
Yes.
It was the final farewell on the last evening.
Well, then I owe you a big Papa Munchalo on the face.
You see,
Here's this. Now you have to start skiing and singing. If this was not being recorded, maybe I would, but it is, so I'm not.
oh, come on, you just a bar, just sing a bar.
I do dig this is what, when we did, so there's,
New Orleans.
we did New Orleans, man. That's, we were there for the race and the weekend, but after we were done cheering, back to the hotel, sat in this, like, cool little, like, almost like a boutique-like hotel. There was a jazz trio there. I had a little Sazerac. I think that's some of the happiest I've ever been, other than, like,
Poker game.
other than, no.
The
Other than things involving my children, like, it's a simple pleasure. I didn't even need the Sazerac. Just like the cool little dude.
I like this. I like this feeling, and that's on Icon. They have, wait for it. They have a jazz club called Blues.
Called what?
Blues.
Blues?
Blues. L-O-U-S. Blues Jazz Club. And it's open
Do
air.
they have t-shirts?
We can make them up for you if you really want one. But it's open to the
Public.
that too. open to Central Park, and they can close it off, kind of like in Hawaii, where you can open everything up, or you can close it down if it's cold and windy.
I dig, man.
And it's a great little smooth jazz club. You can just sit there and listen, and it's
Do you know Ellis?
There's a sushi walk-up window. You can walk up
I'd be at sushi.
to the window. And sushi.
Do you know who Ellis Marsalis is? Do you know who Wynton Marsalis is?
No.
Do you know who Ellis Marsalis or Wynton Marsalis is? Pretend that you do.
Okay.
Whatever. I have to wait because of a slight delay.
I like it.
We should walk on the tables and introduce. That's Lou from Lou's. So Deb knows. So Wynton Marsalis is a very, very famous jazz musician.
Okay.
His dad was Ellis Marsalis, was huge like in like the 40s. And
Your era.
You want to compare birth certificates? Like, I'll throw them down any day. So Brett knows. So Brett, you know, right? Marsalis are from Nolans. Ellis was the father, trumpet player. Wynton, pianist, many, many, many instruments. Very famous. Wynton Marsalis' December album, CD, like I played religiously through college. Beautiful, moving stuff. I was friends with his brother, who has zero musical talent, but is a brilliant computer guy. And we worked together in my family owned medical imaging centers, and we sort of ran the IT department. So he was Ellis Marsalis Jr., the only Marsalis with no music. He has like all brothers who are all like boom, 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 like musical people. No,
Impressive.
That was me playing. This is me playing the bass. Boom, boom. Sorry, that's my Ellis Marsalis story.
Okay. But I like
Yes,
it.
there are other Marcelli. I know. I see him in concert. He's amazing. Yeah, like you should use the Googles and check the Marcellises. Yes, Bradford Marsalis. Yep, that's right. Irwin Mayfield and the New Orleans. Oh, that's the other thing.
What?
Remember we talked about I have my idea for the New Orleans?
Yeah. Did you just... Anyway,
We had to figure out that.
we haven't talked about that. Yes. Again, here's the
If
problem.
only we had another week worth of time to spend.
As a matter of fact, we do. We have another week together to come up with all this stuff and figure out when it's going to be 2033 before we get stuff on the calendars.
Have seen Chuck Mangione in concert.
Wow. Is he still alive?
If you saw him in concert, chances
Well,
are he
now.
was. Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass Band is the reason why, I don't know why I'm confessing all this, is the reason why I took trumpet lessons when I was a kid.
You took trumpet lessons?
I still have my trumpet in my
so
in
you
my
were
garage.
an ice skater and a trumpet player.
And I took piano lessons.
Okay.
I took guitar lessons.
Did you like
I
take
played
one and walk
I
away?
played the clarinet in grammar school.
For how long?
About 45 minutes.
So, no, I was going to say, so you took one lesson, you went,
No.
and you moved on?
But Herb Albert's song "Rise," which, by the way, we were talking about this before, like known to music.
Yeah.
Herb Albert's "Rise" is the bass line for Notorious B.I.G.'s "Hypnotic." That's what I was showing my son the other day. I'm like, nobody writes music anymore.
I know this song, and you had to like
And I'm
hold
like,
up the little
and
Spotify.
I'm like, Herb Albert "Rise" is the reason why I start. All I wanted to do was play that one song.
See-
If you know "Rise" by Herb Albert, let me know that I'm not a crazy person.
What's really fun about when we're together, everybody learns so much about you.
I don't know why.
Because-
Amanda Bonham played the trumpet, the cornet. Well, it's the same thing.
The same, it's not the same, but okay.
I have heard of Postmodern Jukebox, by the way. They're fantastic. My son is a trumpet player. I'm trying to see if anybody. It has nothing to do with coming back to chicken. Oh, I like chicken Marsalis. It's a little bit of a different Marsalis, but it's. I'm so excited for my chicken tenders tonight. Corey Bassett, I didn't know you played guitar.
So basically, you guys can put like a bro band together.
No, I don't. One of my favorite Christmas is Herb Albert's Christmas. Deb's married to a bass player.
I was
I
married
didn't
to a
say it was-
saxophone player.
Oh,
I know.
do tell. favor us with stories.
my practice marriage, my first. That's what you call it.
That's what oh my God, wait a minute. Come closer. I need to track down Becky's first husband and interview him live.
Okay.
Could you imagine the questions?
He may be dead by now.
Emotionally, I'm
I
sure he
didn't
is.
do it.
I'm sure emotionally he
Well,
is.
you know, Olga's out there too. So,
Olga is out there.
So be careful.
You'll never find her.
Maybe they could date.
I'm sure he could be Olga's father. Anyway, age-wise,
Wow.
I have Herb Halbert's Whipped Cream and Other Delights. It's a great album and a great cover. Remember when albums used to actually have like covers and
Things.
yeah.
It's a good song. It's a Disney song.
Kyle played the triangle in grade school.
It's a Disney song on a real cruise ship.
They know their audience. Wynton Marsalis was one of my musical heroes when I played trumpet. I got to see Branford Tree perform at a tiny club in D.C. Got to hang out with him for a couple of nights. Yeah, the Marcel and like the nicest people in the world too. The Marcelluses. I haven't talked to Ellis in years. Don't ask if he's still alive. I'm sure he is.
Okay, Deb? Yes. See, this is the thing. When you're young and you get married for the first time, sometimes you just don't know what you're looking for. And then you find out later what you really want in your life. And then that one sticks.
Whatever road you're starting to go down, back it up, because I don't want to even start hearing any more part of this.
I was just having a conversation with Deb.
Let's recap. We're on the Allure of the Seas.
Rachel, I'm so
research-
sorry. I'm apologizing
research
in
for-
advance for all of this.
Momentum for a momentum event, a momentous momentum event at sea.
Ooh.
I will be doing another research trip with Becky Menker from MEI and Mouse Travel next week on a ship and cruise line to be named later. We're doing summer on the Seine. We're going to do Japan, the West Coast Avengers Adventure.
Okay, so
New Orleans?
Now,
Write
wait a
this
minute.
down.
This
Somebody
whole
write this
West
down.
Coast thing. Okay, when are you going to do that?
We'll
Because right
figure it
now
out.
we have 25 all but.
No, we can't. It's too soon. I was saying we could do it like after D23 Expo.
No. The calendar is full. 2024 is full.
Or is it?
Yes. It's
So can I tell you about the one thing that I have not shared yet
Oh,
for 2024?
please do tell.
Not yet. Not yet. I don't want your head to explode.
Podcast gold. Just, you know. Allure's amazing.
I would
but
pay good money
Icon's
to do
better.
Loop.
Wait till we go on Icon.
Yes, we're doing New Orleans.
We are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, Amber, we're going to have to watch the Super Bowl on the next ship.
Yeah. And we may not get to see the commercials,
going-
which is the only reason that you watch the Super Bowl
I'm
anyway.
getting a VPN and I'll watch it on my phone because
Okay,
that's
so
why I'm watching.
We're gonna have to get a laptop and we put that
I know
up so
you're
we can
watching
watch
for
it.
the Swiftie, but I'm watching for the games
Commercials.
and the commercials. Yeah.
Who are you rooting for?
Yes.
Who are you rooting for?
You know, I like Purdy's story. McCaffrey is a beast. I think Mahomes is on track. I mean, if he wins this, he'll have won like more Super Bowls in less time than Tom Brady and Joe Montana.
They've been in several.
Like this could be. Look, history and time will tell how good Patrick Mahomes really is, but what he's done in the short amount of time that he's been there is incredible. But the Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant story, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, San Francisco's got a strong team, so I'll say San Fran just for
I was
giggles.
hoping you'd be on the other side because obviously it's West Coast, so I have to go 49ers. Just from the West Coast perspective.
McCaffrey is a fantasy football beast. He's a monster. But I also I have incredible respect for Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's a kid. Patrick Mahomes is a kid.
Yeah.
And what he's been able to do for that team, for that city, for the players around him. He makes the players around him better, and that's the sign of I'm not saying, I don't think Brock Purdy does. I mean, he has great players around him, but Mahomes' play and leadership and confidence elevates the play of the people around him. So,
Okay, so now we know
Laura
you're...
says sports ball.
Well, at least we know where we'll be.
We'll see. Reed also, yeah, he's not the worst coach. My problem with Reed is that he used to coach the Eagles, and I just can't get past that.
Yeah, but why do you have a problem with Eagles?
Because I'm a human being with a soul?
That's my problem with Patriots.
No. Bill Belichick is the greatest coach who's ever lived. He's the greatest coach who's ever lived. It's that Parcells tree. You talk some of the other coaching trees. The Parcells tree is unrivaled by anybody anywhere.
Sadly, I kind of have to sit this out because
Deb Smith Gallo, if you say fly Eagles fly, I won't do anything.
What do you do? What are you going to do?
But internally, it'll make me sad.
I wish I could say Seahawks go, but that's not going to happen this year.
I am
Probably not next year either.
I'm a huge Giant fan. Just remember Walt Disney World and look at you trying to bring it back to Walt as being the way to. As a Raiders fan, you should just be happy that they have the big dome and the big sphere in Las Vegas.
Raiders.
It's a rebuilding year.
How did you make the? You
15th
just made that happen again. Is that what you did?
Oh,
No, that's the fireworks. Here, we're gonna do this again. All right, so.
Oh look. Wait, which the laser thing again? Wait.
Jeez.
I keep forgetting all of it. If people keep sending it to me, they're like, "No, Lou, it's this one."
No, it's not.
It's this one.
Sure, it's not.
I know it does something.
That's when you have the free phone.
Long, I don't know. Anyway, all right. So what else?
Thanks, Karen.
Okay, we've got our short-term plan in terms of tomorrow's Coco Key. Friday is a quick turnaround, and then boarding another ship.
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
Right, but you know that's wrong, right?
I do, but it rhymes.
Like, did nobody in Royal Caribbean go, guys, wait a minute, that's not how you actually pronounce it. Do you know that in my old show, my original show, Mouse Tunes,
Right.
it was like a thing, because I remember talking about Castaway Key, and Nathan was like, no, it's Castaway Cay. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, that was me. I'm sorry. That was so mean, I'm sorry. But I was trying to show that I was talking about something else. And he's like, and we have this argument. And I'm like, Nathan, dude, bro, I know it's spelled C-A-Y, but it's pronounced Key.
But when it rhymes nicely for marketing purposes, it's
we
cake.
Actually received
An email?
a great deal of feedback about that conversation. I'm not saying it was the beginning of the end, but
It was probably the beginning of the end. Okay, got it.
so yes, I know it rhymes on paper, but it's wrong.
Perfect day, Coco Cay.
Key.
Okay. For marketing purposes only, for perfect day, Coco Cay. It's Castaway Key, Coco Cay. See, two different cruise lines, two different islands.
Two different languages.
Good.
We're gonna just. It's fine.
Well, and now we have Lighthouse Point, or is it Point E? Stop it.
Why is it okay when you hit me, but I brush against you when you cry foul?
Oh, because it's so much fun. Someone said they're going, Jen's going on Icon in April. And the problem with Icon is it ruins you for any other ship. I'm just saying. We're going to go. We're going to go. I'm going to show you, and you're going to come back and go, I know exactly what you meant.
Tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow, I want you to have potential dates to go.
Okay. I will do that. We'll absolutely do that.
Do I get a balcony? I'll let you hit me if I get a balcony.
Of course you get a balcony. Why wouldn't you get a balcony?
Because I don't know.
Because he's like, I have to have a balcony because I need to sit.
Wait, what? Do you want to go? Should we go? Well, I have to have 2 floors.
Wait a minute. But the reason is because I did a price experiment.
Because I need. I need. Wait.
That's not it. I
What
did a price
area
experiment.
what area of perfect D are y'all going to spend tomorrow? Because as long as we're pronouncing D-A-Y as
Perfect D,
Perfect.
Coco Key. So you're saying,
Yes.
I apologize to any of the Royal Caribbean people that are watching for him, because it's Coco K.
Key.
Yes, Coco K.
I'm just going off the ship.
What we're
And
going to
be
do,
like, go ahead.
we are going, he's never seen it. So we're going to show him the area first that looks like Castaway. One area, nice beach, beautiful cabanas.
Oh, I know what your
beautiful-
plan is.
What?
I know exactly.
What is my
I know.
plan? Let me tell you your plan.
Do you see? Wait, is there like a light bulb thing? Because this was the light bulb going off on
Hey.
my head.
We're going to start there.
I'm going to show him. This is me being back. I won't even do
Oh
the
my
voice.
God.
I'm going to show him like where like the Castaway people are, and then I'm going to take him to where I like to go. I'm going to take him
No.
to the adult section
No.
where there's no children.
That's not the... So,
Are you planning on taking me to the adult section where there's no children?
you're going to see it.
See?
But there's other places, like the Oasis Lagoon, which is a big, huge freshwater pool for families and for adults. It's for both. What? And then go over to Cocoa Beach Club, which has a beautiful beach, overwater bungalows, regular cabanas, another freshwater pool, and they serve.
You just hit me.
I know.
again.
Lobster, shrimp, and probably the best filet mignon of any of the Royal Caribbean ships or locations is served there. Then
Chicken tendies?
I'll take you to the place with the chicken tenders, which is a different location.
I want you to take me to a place with young, screaming children and chicken tenders, if possible.
Okay.
And I'd like it to be super hot and very humid if possible.
that I can't help you
And then
with.
Becky goes like this.
It's more like,
When I first went live, I see her out of my periphery. I see this. I'm like, oh.
what? I'm just making sure that my bangs are in good shape because, forget it. Anyway, so then we're going to show you the thrill area, which has a wave pool, and it has a whole bunch of the tallest slides. And there's also a balloon out there, but it's going to be windy, so they're not going to have a balloon going. Then,
I just hope the weather holds up so we can go.
Yeah.
Like,
just want to dock there.
Yeah.
And then we will make our way to their newest location, which is called the Hideaway, which is an adults only, like a Las Vegas party vibe, with a huge heated freshwater pool, and the DJ's in the center of the pool, and there's a swim-up bar, and there's a huge beach, and then another area that has live music over in the corner. So there's the cool thing about Perfect Day Coco K is that there's something for everybody. If you want it quiet, there's a place to go. If you want to have a Las Vegas beach party, you can go there. If you just want to swim with your family in a freshwater pool, you can go there. There's just a ton of choices. So he's like, we're just gonna walk around and look at everything. I'm like,
I'm
no,
heading
we're not
for the
gonna,
chicken tender zone.
we're not gonna walk around. We're gonna take a tram because
I do not walk. It's fine.
it's a very, very large island.
Lose from Jersey, he'll be fist pumping in no time. And, I'm not. Kyle, let me just introduce you to a couple things. I'm not a fist pumper. I'm not a. You know what else I don't like? I'm not a wooer. I'm not a big fan of the woos, the script. Not that.
You ever want to just completely freak him out and watch him run? Just go whoop, whoop, anytime.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the woo.
That's all right. I don't feel okay about leaving and trying.
Ashley Bittenbetter's watching.
Hello, Ashley.
Love Ashley. Watch. We're showing Ashley how much I love her. Boom.
See, you got lucky there. You did it right.
Oh, look.
Nice.
Every day with Lou Mangello is a perfect day.
At Coco K. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Italian guys love to sing. Amy, there's a lot of things you don't want to see. Me sing and me in a tank top. Those are two equally horrific. It's never been my vibe. That's not my thing.
Chrissy, the room is really cool. I will say the thing about the 2-level is that you have to take the 50-pound luggage upstairs.
You literally told me I had people do that for me.
No, I did not. I said
You said
I did not say it like that.
They bring it upstairs
They will.
for you.
They will if you ask.
If you command them to. I know.
Which I did not do, by the way.
I mean, command is a little.
So that was a pricing experiment to show you.
Yes.
What?
I know you didn't want to stay there. I understand. Becky does not like sweets. She hates
That's how I
concierge
roll.
level.
I own it. I do like.
In case you showed up late, let me just catch you up. I won't continue I'll tell you
I'm so scared right now.
I walked into Becky and I. We meet for dinner at night, trying a bunch of the different restaurants here on the Allure of the Seas, on Royal Privilege Allure of the Seas. And I walk into the restaurant, and Becky. Wait, I have to turn around.
Oh my God. It was not like this, but he's gonna.
Oh, it's exactly like this. Now, the poor.
They can't.
Wait, they can hear me. It's fine. I have my microphone.
No, I mean
the poor
you're.
person who is at the host stand.
The poor person.
I think he's in therapy. So I walk up behind Becky, and all I see is this.
He asked me if I wanted something, and I was like, no, I don't. That's what it was. It's like, no.
Wait, and then I forgot. He started taking us at one table. But he did. No, not that table. That table. I see children in that.
No, there was no children. It was one of those. It's.
God, keep digging. I mean, keep talking. It's fine.
It was the New York thing that I don't like. Like you go to a restaurant in New York, and
you're about to offend a lot of people,
No.
including my dead parents. But go ahead, please.
That's not what I mean. You sit at a table for.
It's the New York thing. Funny, I make sure I catch this.
Great.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I did. Channel your dead parents. Thanks for that.
Grandma. Okay.
Wow.
Look, what's the New York thing?
What I mean is you have tables for two that are right next to each other. Like you're at a table talking to somebody, I'm at a table talking to somebody.
That's fine.
But I
I'm
mean,
familiar with that.
it's so close.
Let me translate for the home audience. You just don't like sitting near other people.
No, that's not what I mean.
Sorry. Just so you know, there's staterooms that
Somebody back
line
me here.
Central Park.
Some of them are just way too close. So you're having a conversation. We had that same.
Why is that a New York thing? That doesn't happen anywhere else in the world?
Yeah, it does actually. It happens in Disneyland because we ran into that at what restaurant were we in where there was like a two-top and a two-top, but they were so close together. We were having a conversation with the two people sitting next to us, and I think they were trying to get engaged. And it was just like you just feel like you're imposing on somebody else's conversation. That's what I mean. See, all of that just to get there.
Jeez. Interesting. Fascinating.
Oh my God. Come on, you don't like it either. We
I want to tell the rest.
discussed that.
I want to tell the rest of the story, but I won't.
Which one? Which one? I have no idea what he's talking
Part
about.
where you explained about.
What? I literally don't know what he's talking about. I'm not going to ask him
Not
because
going
then
in-
we're going somewhere and I don't want to go there.
I'll put it here.
We have-
Remember that story
we have little microphones.
Remember we heard about that story about that person that would actually go to the restaurant in advance and tell them their preferences? Sorry.
I hate you right now.
True.
I hate you.
How nice the rooms. The rooms
So
are
much.
lovely. The rooms are lovely.
See? Jamie understands. The nicer, the
Rooms are very nice.
Yeah, and this particular ship is actually going to go in for its revitalization. It was scheduled to do it in 2020. Clearly, pandemic came along. They weren't able to take her in. So she's going to go in next year, and then they'll redo all the things. They're going to amplify it, add some features.
I did a quick little stateroom tour when I first got in. I just haven't posted it yet, so you can see what the rooms look like. And I have a transporter in my room. Like, I have a little Star Trek I do. I have a transporter. Dude, I totally, like, not... You know what I'm saying? The first time I got in, I totally pretended I was in Star Trek.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you, like, hit your...
I made the
indicator?
noise. I was like...
That's
The
not
shower
transporter.
is a transporter.
That's
I know,
the
but I made the
doors.
sound of the doors closing, and then I pretended like I was being beamed up somewhere. The shower looks like a transporter pod.
It kind of does, because it's a round door, and I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not.
How do you know? You told me that she's like, my bathroom is as big as Central Park. I have a car in my bathroom.
All right, no. This is even better. The second bathroom that's downstairs has that shower.
Good night, everybody.
For the price of a balcony on DCL.
Becky's second bathroom.
Just so you know.
And you have 5 people. No, you have 1 person in your room. But I understand why you need a second bathroom.
So do you. You have 1 person in your room.
I have 1 bathroom with 1 transporter in it. That's all
Because
I'm a simple man. You know what? I'm a simpleton.
Says he's a simple man.
Becky's room attendant has a bathroom. Kyle's on a roll tonight. Kyle is en fuego. Ow. Anywho. All right. So what did we learn tonight? Absolutely
We have to
nothing.
apologize to these guys for this. And
If somebody
Gwen,
tuned
you're
in
right.
Going, wait, isn't this the Disney guy? He's on an allure ship talking about jazz music and...
But we get to learn so much about you in these
I
situations.
don't know why. I do know why.
Why?
This is what, you know, when I do speaking at conferences, I talk a lot about community. This is what community is, right?
Yeah.
It's the relationship that we have. It's the trust that you have in me that I
There's
clearly
trust.
have in you. I trust you implicitly. I trust, and I do. I'm very free in terms of the person that you hear on the show is the person you see in real life.
That's
It's
true.
the person. I have no problem sharing some of my personal
He's
secrets
just
with
like
you.
this when the camera's off. Trust me.
Sorry. I'm sorry to everybody who's, yeah. So, but you are the community, right? I always say, like, the podcast is the heart of what I do. You, and you too. You are the soul. You are the soul of WDW Radio. So, we need reviews. Yes, I need to go order room service. I need to order my ticket attendees and a few other, like, items on the menu.
What do
And
you...
have a full...
You had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you're going to have second dinner?
It's 9 o'clock. It's basically tomorrow already. When am I supposed to have room service?
Whenever you get back to your room?
Right. I mean, I don't want to have it too late. Because, you know, clearly I'm watching my figure.
All right, what's the deal with that?
Look, Chrissy said the Becky puppet maker on the ship. No.
No.
Out of respect for you,
No.
it's still in my bag.
What? I need... That needs to be burned.
Maybe I'm doing a little... Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
No.
Such a great...
No.
Wait. So wait, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the puppet on... Oh, wait, she's such a jerk. She's listening on her phone. Wait, give me that phone for a second. Here, you can take my phone, and I'll take your phone.
No.
Turn it off. Okay, good. She turned it off. So, on the next ship, I'm going to take the puppet, and I'll do little photo shoots with the puppet around the next ship. And I'll post it in the group. There you go. All done.
Maybe I should show them that comment.
You want to listen? If you want to go comment for comment, I think we all have skeletons in our message chain together.
That's awesome.
All right. Anyway,
I'm
thank
so
you very
scared
much
right
for
enduring this evening
for
with
joining
us.
and enduring this with us. I hope you enjoyed our time together here on the Allure of the Seas. Tomorrow is our last day. We get off on Friday. We report another ship on Saturday. Really excited to share a brand new experience for both of us with you as we do research for a Momentum at Sea event coming to a LouMangello.com near you. Don't forget to check out LouMangello.com if you'd like to come to my Momentum Weekend Retreat this April. 3 days. 8 people, luxury vacation home, everything is included, and what I promise you is going to be a transformative experience for your business and your life, because they are so very closely intertwined. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to try and help you get to the retreat. I'm really looking forward to it. We always have a lot of fun. And a lot of other fun stuff.
I'm still crying from laughing. Just
a lot of other fun stuff. Where's it going to sit? Where's it going to sit? Go home. Well, you probably are home already. Go home. Go watch Cannonball Run. It's not Disney, but it is a laugh riot. It is a good time.
Good.
But nothing is as much fun as this. All this together. I love Wednesday nights just because of this. So
I like
thank
Wednesdays
you.
like this because I can defend myself a lot easier than like when I'm typing like mad and trying to get your attention.
Everybody do
myself.
the Becky.
No!
I wish there was some sort of like Apple reaction when that happened.
That would be awesome.
I love you. I appreciate you. Choose the good. MouseFanTravel.com.
Or MEITravel.com if
Same
it's a
thing.
not Disney thing. Like, I don't know, Royal Caribbean.
Ooh, look, I made it confetti.
You confetti.